Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all already know, gang. We live, we back, man. Welcome back, or just welcome if it's your first time here. Y'all know me, maybe you don't. My name is Chandler Blakely, aka Goose, man. This is the Golden Goose DFS experience. We are the leaders in single entry content, but no matter your style of play, man, whether you're 150 max or cash game, head to head, whatever the case may be, man, hit that subscribe button, man. This is where you need to be. All right. I'm telling you, this is one of the best spots you can be. You will not be sorry. And besides, if you are sorry, you can just unsubscribe. It don't cost you anything. Hit that, turn your notification bell on, man. Also, do me one small favor. I need to get the likes up on these videos, man. Come on, let's get this one to 100 likes, man. I hate to go on strike. Y'all that been rocking with me for a minute. I know I go on strike. I just stop putting out videos, man. Hit that like button, man. It's greatly appreciated. And besides, it increases your chances of winning, man. So go and do that right now. This is my starting five series. If this is your first time here, going over five plays across the various positions that's going to be in my player pool tonight, barring injury or anybody getting ruled out. All right. I'll bring you the slate as way I see it. We try to prepare for injury news, but y'all know how NBA gets, man. It changes constantly throughout the day. All right. We're going to get right into it. I don't like to hold you long, but before we do, man, quick lineup review, going over my best lineups from yesterday's slate. All right. It was a break-even day for me yesterday on both sites. I mean, on both sites. It was a break-even day, man. At the end of the day, just too much Kyrie for me, man. He was solid, just didn't give me a big game as I wanted. I needed some more Melo, some more Halliburton, definitely in my life, in my lineups last night. But this is my $12 single entry right here. Came in 72nd place, $35. You can see it. I don't give you the whole rundown, but El Pay, it was just tons of value yesterday. It pretty much turned into a kind of a stars and scrub type slate. You was gonna have two or three pieces of those Mavericks in your lineup just because of that game environment and everybody being ruled out. All of them pretty much had success. Like I said, except for Kyrie, you were wanted a little more from him, but 309 cash there. Um, FanDuel single entry didn't cash in the single entry, but I had a couple of lineups in that 222 that saved my night over here. But same thing, like I told y'all, too much Kyrie Irving. Got to my boy Scotty Barnes, like I said yesterday, had some Franz in there. Kyrie and Franz both got off they both had horrible first halves. If they'd have had better first halves, they'd have had a big enough. I think they would have had a big enough game for the majority of their fantasy points came in the second half of both of those guys. So, like I said, just too much of those two guys ended up being a break-even night for me on both sides. But let's get to today's slate and what you came for, man. We got a nice five-game slate across both sites. And at the top point guard, I want to look at Malcolm Brogdon. Now, this is going to be pending injury news. If Jordan Poole is still out, man, you can just sign me up for Malcolm Brogdon. It's going to be a split right here between him and Bub Carrington. But Brogdon just been playing well, man, coming back off an injury. He's finding, he's been very efficient, man, like he's finding his groove. Brogdon has always been a solid player in the NBA. So if he's playing better than Carrington, hopefully he can pick up a few more minutes. You already know this is the game environment right here. Chicago against the Washington Wizards, man, the two juiciest fantasy basketball matchups, man. They playing each other. Everybody's gonna get to this game as well they should, man. You just got to try to mix and match and get slightly different here. But ownership is going to be here. Give me Malcolm Brogdon. I think it's solid value if Jordan Poole is out. If Jordan Poole plays, I may have a little interest in him. We'll see. But at the shooting guard, I want to look at Steven Castle, man. The guards this slate are very tricky. Like last night, we was loaded, man. All the guards you can get to. But when you look at the guards on this slate, man, it's kind of tough, man. You got Anthony Edwards up top in a tough matchup against the Houston Rockets, and Ant doesn't really just go crazy, man. He just kind of gives them what they need. He's just very solid every night. You got Devin Booker at 9K, but you getting Beal and Durant coming back tonight. That's going to cut into it. Dame Lillard is right there. Hero is getting too pricey for my liking. So it's just real tough at guard. I'm going to look to spin down to this mid tier here. Steven Castle right here, 5,200. The minutes just been solid, man. Great matchup here against the Utah Jazz. He can fill it up, give you a little bit of everything, man. And I think he has 40-point upside if everything breaks his way, man. We've seen him drop like a 35 or 36. If everything breaks his way, I think he can tap 40. And this is a great matchup. Hopefully it's here. I like getting to Steven Castle. At the small forward in that same game, I want to look at Laurie Marketing, 7,400. This is another juicy fantasy matchup, man. The Spurs against the Jazz. Should be a lot of fantasy goodness to be had over here. I like getting the Marketing, man. As you can see, I like the big fella at the center. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I think this, when you get two bad teams against each other, you kind of sometimes you get a competitive game. I think you can kind of see that here. I can kind of see that here. And if that's the case, I think it's because of Marketing having a solid outing at 7,400. Definitely like getting to him. I also think Zach LaVine is another play for you here at the small forward. But I like Marketing at 7,400 in this game environment. And at the power forward, man, your thumbnail, Kyle Kuzma. Now, I know it's rough, man. He has not been doing anything this year, but this price is getting out of hand. It's too early in the day to know what everybody's going to do. We have to see what ownership. We have to see how y'all feel about Kyle Kuzma today. Matter of fact, how do y'all feel about Kyle Kuzma? Y'all tell me in the comment section. Can you get to him or not? He just been playing too bad for you to play. What y'all think about Kyle Kuzma today? I'm going to play him, man. Y'all know my motto, chances make champions. I'm going to roll him out there. He should get 30 minutes. It's been horrible, a lackluster 30 he been playing, shooting horribly. But you getting a great matchup here against the Bulls. This a perfect bounce back spot if you were going to have one. I don't think he's completely cooked yet. Like in the Kuzma, the price is just too good to pass up on. The matchup is just too good to pass up on. Your thumbnail today, give me Kyle Kuzma. At the center, man, it's the big fella. Wembanyama, man, nice matchup spot for him. The Jazz give it up to the center spot, especially with those injuries and as banged up as they are over there. It's nobody that can contend with Wemby and his height advantage down there. He has multiple block upside. The ceiling is probably through the roof, man. He gonna have a quadruple double before it's all said and done. Give me Victor Wembanyama here in this spot at 10-8, all right? There you have it, man. Your starting five on DraftKings. Malcolm Brogdon, Steven Castle, Lauren Marketing, Kyle Kuzma, and Victor Wembanyama. All right? Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. They definitely going to be in mine. Let's go take a look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there. All right? On the FanDuel side, man, it's gonna look the same at the top, man. Staying with Steven Castle, 5,400 here. Like I said, the minutes are locked in. It's a good matchup. Guard is kind of tough here today on both sides, man. I'm having trouble to seeing what guards I'm gonna get to, so it's gonna be like a spin down, but not necessarily all the way down unless some great value opens up. Steven Castle is just one of my guys I'm playing tonight. Shooting guard Malcolm Brogdon, everything I just broke down to you. He's $300 cheap over here on FanDuel. We need Jordan Poole to be out here. Even if Jordan Poole is in, Malcolm Brogdon I still think sees 20 to 25 minutes. If with Poole out, I think that can go to 25 to 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how he's playing and how the game's going. But like getting to Malcolm Brogdon here at 5,300, him and Steven Castle, nothing changes at the top. Small forward, like I said, give me Zach LaVine, man. You know what it is with Zach LaVine. It's primarily scoring. He'll have every now and then he'll give you some solid peripherals, but I'm okay with that. And it's a great matchup. Like I said, man, if he's gonna drop 50 real life points, this is the game he's gonna do it. So even though he's primarily scoring, I'm okay going to Zach LaVine here, 7,600. Just a great matchup for him. This game environment, you want to go get plenty of ownership in this spot. All right. At the power forward, on the other side, I want to look at Alex Sarr, man, 5,800. Listen, it's up and down roller coaster ride with this rookie, but you expect that with rookies, man. We didn't seen him drop 50 points, and we didn't seen him come out here and give you 13. It's a wide range that he can touch on here, but the matchup's great. Like I said, team and game total, everything about it. Give me some Alex Sarr. If he's playing well, they're going to leave him out there, man. I go to him right here at 5,800, just trying to get all the pieces of this game environment here. Give me some Alex Sarr at 5,800. And then y'all know who it is at the bottom, man. The big man, Victor Wembanyama. Sign me up, 11-2. You know I'm going to get to him. I'm telling you, he's going to have a quadruple double before long now. When you get that 10 block, 10 steal game, he is going to break FanDuel. He is going to break FanDuel when he gets 10 blocks, 10 steals. Give me Victor Wembanyama, 11-2, man. There you have it. Your starting five for FanDuel. Victor Wembanyama, Alex Sarr, Zach LaVine, Malcolm Brogdon, and Steven Castle, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. They for sure gonna be in mine. All right. That's gonna do it for us here today, man. Y'all know the motto. Chances make champions. Y'all green up. I'll catch y'all next time. All right. Let's get it.